What's going on, you guys? I'm Nic Garvin with Dirt Bike Magazine. We're out here at round 10 of the NGPC series in beautiful Lake Havasu, Arizona. This track is probably the gnarliest track on the circuit. We got a 3-mile course, nothing but treacherous rocks, sand, and whoops all combined together, making it for the gnarliest NGPC round of the series, or round of the year, I should say. And we're wrapping up the last race of the year, getting ready for the new year coming here pretty soon. Taking a look back at Blythe, awesome racing we had all weekend. Oliveira brothers were unstoppable, kind of what we anticipated, but we're coming back to another sand track where these guys are going to be on top again. I mark my words, these guys are the best in the sand in the off-road on the West Coast. So we look forward to a good series. Dante already wrapped up his championship. Mateo already wrapped up his championship. The big highlight item of the weekend is Mateo is on the 450. We're going to be seeing him make his debut here at NGPC, which is really awesome to see. And Dante decided to bring a KTM 300, a two-stroke, to race in the pro class. It's going to be a great weekend. We look forward to it. I'm sitting here with the pro champion of the NGPC, Dante Oliveira. Wrapped it up at round 9 in Blythe. Bro, a little surprise here. I see a two-stroke in the background. Yeah. Tell me a little bit about what's going on.
I saw Ivan Ramirez was racing the two-stroke at Red Bull Straight Rhythm, so I wrapped it up around early, and I talked to Timmy. I was like, let's get it on the two-stroke Havasu, and if it's any place it could be done, it's here.
It's definitely here. It's tight, sandy, right, whooped out, kind of like your recipe. Like, I feel like when you were born, it was like, this guy's gonna rail sand whoops forever. How do you feel on it, man? You look good in practice. Right. Looks good. I mean, it looks good just sitting there, but
right, it looks good. It sounds good. Definitely had to shake the cobwebs off for the first couple laps of practice.
Hell yeah.
Once I got a couple laps in me, I started feeling good, started loosening up again, and it's just like old days racing. So had a blast out there, and looking forward to sending it tomorrow. The thing sounds amazing. It feels amazing. So I'm stoked the guys at KTM let me do this. And
hell yeah.
It's awesome.
Awesome. Well, you heard it. Sounds amazing, looks amazing, and he rides amazing. It's a recipe for maybe a win tomorrow on the two-stroke. We might see it. Dante, good luck tomorrow, bro. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm standing here with Mateo Oliveira. Mateo wrapped up that championship. Tell us a little bit what we got going on here.
We got a KTM 450 sitting behind us, and we're gonna go send it with the big dogs this weekend.
So, just stepping into the future, I mean, is this what we're gonna see next year?
Yeah, for sure. I'll be on a 450. Maybe a little bit different graphics for next year, but full-time 450, and I'll be in Grand Prix and Works.
Grand Prix and
Same
Works.
schedule as this year for me.
All right, and a little bit different graphics? Question mark?
Yeah, question mark. We'll leave her there.
We'll leave her there. Right on. Well, we're here in Havasu. We're at another sand track. How you feeling? I mean, I saw you in practice. You look pretty comfortable already, but how you feeling for tomorrow?
I'm feeling good. We touched on this at the last one a little bit. Me and my brother are always riding the sand, and with the conditions how they are this weekend, a little rockier, kind of like back home, but I'm ready for it. The bike's feeling super good. They kind of hit the setup like spot on from the get-go. A little fine-tuning, but bike's feeling good, and these conditions are good for me and my brother this weekend.
Right on. Well, Pro 250 champion, stepping up for the 450 Pro line tomorrow. Mateo here. Look for him at the top. Just saying, look for him near the top. Hanging out here with Gus Riordan. Gus, you're on the RPM KTM. You've been riding GNCCs this year, but you've been here on the West. Tell me a little bit how that's going, because you're back here in Havasu, but you raced on the East Coast all year long.
Yeah, so just got done with my GNCC series a few weeks ago, and then came across here, and my brother does the enduro cross, so I came across and watched him at the last one, and actually raced it last weekend, and then NGPC this weekend, and then enduro cross again next weekend.
Oh my gosh, so you're all over the off-road world then?
Yeah, just trying to have it while I'm sort of off season, having a bit of fun.
There you go, having a little bit of fun. Diversity is always good. What's your plans for next year? I mean, we're going to see you back on the East Coast. You're going to be back here on the West Coast. What's your plans?
I'm planning on doing the first round of NGPC next year, and then I'll go back to the East Coast and do the whole series, and then hopefully next year, end of next year, this time next year, I can come back over here and do a few races.
Awesome, well good. Look for him near the front of the pack tomorrow. He's been really good on the East Coast. If you guys pay attention to GNCC, I think you had 2 podiums, right?
Yeah, 2 podiums, yeah.
Right, and cool. Hey man, coming back here on the West, how do you fare with Havasu?
Yeah, I enjoy Havasu. just the shorter laps might get me a bit. I'm used to those 30-minute long laps, but I'm looking forward to it.
Right on. Well, look for Gus near the front of the pack tomorrow. Should be an epic day. I'm sitting here with Colton Zeller, Gainslinger Kawasaki. You started the year off in the pro class, and now you're in the pro 250 class, and I gotta say, you're making some noise. How's it going?
Yeah, it's been good, man. I've ridden the 450 for like a year and a half, and I made some improvements on that, but I'm not that big. I don't weigh that much, and it's a really competitive class. So switching to the 250 has been a great move. I got on the podium once, and I've been in contention ever since. So the bike just fits me better, and honestly, I'm faster on it. So
yeah, you can't go wrong when you fit it better and you ride it better. Obviously, you're riding really well right now. I've seen you at the front of the pack a lot in some of the, in the opening laps of these races, and you're hanging in there, towards the end. What do you got to do though to get to that top step and stay at the top step?
Just eliminate mistakes. My fitness is really good, and it's not that I'm falling off, and at the last race these guys were just moving. I don't feel like I fell off the pace, but they picked it up. So
awesome.
I feel like just eliminating mistakes and having a bike that finishes the race. So
right on. Well, you're doing great. We like seeing that Cowie 250 in the front. Good luck tomorrow. Havasu's a gnarly track. You're in good shape. Good luck.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
We just finished up pro practice out here at Lake Havasu for round number 10 of the NGPC series. The pros got a little taste of what they're supposed to get for tomorrow's race course. It won't be as rough as we're seeing it here today. I'm standing over here at the infamous lagoon jump. Man, there's about 7 different lines. It's about peg length deep over a little bit of lagoon, and some guys, man, they barely made it. It makes this track that much more exciting over here in Havasu. The track itself though, it broke down today. The whoops were massive, the rocks were everywhere. The sand here is mixed in with some gnarly rocks. The rocks are like boulders here, and they get kicked up off the sand tires and pelt these guys. It looks like these guys are coming out of a paintball match with no shirt on. It's literally gnarly. This track will be one of the tougher ones of the round. Between this one and Blythe, this is it's about attrition out here. The track breaks down, the guys really break down, and they do consecutive laps. The track's only about 3 miles long here. We're gonna see about 6-minute lap times. The guys are gonna be in the realm of 14, 15, maybe even 16 laps through the course of an hour and a half tomorrow. Speaking about tomorrow, it looks to me like Mateo Oliveira might, now mind you guys, he might be up on top of that podium. He looks really good. Austin Walton though, he's been strong all year long. He's looking for that win. He needs to get a win here just to cap off his year. We'll see where he ends up. And Dante, the story of the year, the guy's been unstoppable. He's gonna be riding a KTM 300 two-stroke, which is super exciting for us to see. It's a perfect track for it. It's tight, twisty. It's perfect for a 300. We'll see where he ends up. The bike looks magnificent. We got guys like Dare DeMartel though that are on that cusp. Tyler Lynn, Justin Heft, I mean, Talon LaFontaine. This pro class is the class that you want to race. If you're on the West Coast and you're not at Havasu, you're doing something wrong. In the Pro 2 class, it looks to be like, it's a mix of guys. Mateo's out of the class, Jack Simpson is back in, Parker Ross is now with SLR Honda, Noah Viney. These are guys that are young, fast, and can put it together. They've been on the podium once so far. Colton Eck, I mean, the guy's he's unbelievable too, so look for those guys at the front. Should be a good weekend. Sunday, I'm excited, and let's see how it breaks down.